Hello and welcome back to the Joyful Soul Creates. Charlotte here, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Love from Lizi August card kit, and I'm going to start as I always do with the larger bag. This time it's an A4 sized bag, and the first thing we have is 5 sheets of 8.5 by 11 inch cardstock, which is American letter size, and these can be used to make your card bases. We have 3 sheets of smooth white cardstock, which is alcohol marker friendly, and then we also have 2 sheets of black cardstock. So normally we have colours, but this time we just have neutrals. Then we also have some other paper elements. Here's one of the sheets of pattern paper, and then I got out of order, so we'll come back to the pattern papers afterwards, but they are foiled patterned papers. Then we have a sheet of alphabet stickers. These are also foiled. You have some that are solid foil circles with the letters kind of, I guess, engraved on them, and then others that are white with foil letters on them. And you have the full alphabet plus numbers and also some punctuation. We have some foiled die cuts. This sheet is bunting or pennants, whichever term you prefer for them, and these kind of pop out much like the decoupage from last month's kit. They are already cut and you just need to pop them out of the paper. These also have score lines, so they're easy to fold over to hang onto your ribbon or whatever you want to put them on. Another die cut element we have are some bows. Again, these you pop out of the paper and assemble, and these have similar or the same patterns as we have on our pattern papers, as did the bunting. The next sheet of die cuts are tags, and there are a variety of sentiments on these. One of mine, there seems to be a slight flaw on my diamond one. You can see it didn't quite cut through properly, I guess, or etch properly, so I need to have a look and see if I can fix that, maybe by just going along it with my craft knife carefully. And that last sheet of die cuts is the journaling cards. Then we also have some A4 sheets of foiled vellum, and again we have gold and silver foiling along all the elements. So we have 4 sheets of vellum, large gold circles, there's these kinds of hexagons, some gold stars, and also kind of abstract look, I'm not sure what you would call that one. And then back to the pattern papers, we have these are again all foiled. The first one I showed you before the die cut pieces had kind of silver dots. This one has silver stripes. There's one with larger gold dots, which as you can see matches the vellum. Then we have one with some stars, and these are larger stars than the one we had on the vellum, and they're kind of more line art rather than solid. We have a gold pattern one, which is kind of almost like the negative of the silver dotty one. They're sort of falling dots, so it's foiled in the opposite way to the silver one. We have, I guess, like chevrons almost, kind of zigzaggy stripes, and then some more stars, and these match the ones on the vellum. These are the little solid stars. Then we have more like the kind of crazy paving almost looking one that we had on the vellum. We have that in a negative and positive version in the gold, so one that's gold foil with white lines and one white backing with golden foil lines. Then there's a diagonal stripe, and this is a bit narrower than the silver stripes I showed before, and then with a kind of polka dot silver pattern. Then we have an 8x8 stencil. I have not actually seen one of these before with the kind of sticky already on it. It has a backing sheet that you can remove it from and put it back on for storage. Lizi did say that I think there was one in the November card kit last year, so if you got that one you may be familiar with this kind of stencil. There was some hexagon mirror tiles which are very reflective, and then also glitter peel-offs, and these ones are black diamond. The recent glitter peel-offs we've had have been iridescent glitter, but this is actually black glitter and they're very pretty. Next we'll move on to the embellishment bag, and I'll start with the ribbons. So we have 4 different colours of skinny ribbons, and these are each a metre long. We have black, white, grey, and also a kind of caramelly colour, and as I said, those are about a metre long each. Then we have a satin ribbon. It's white ribbon with silver writing on it that says happy birthday. We have a velvet ribbon, which is in soft grey. And finally we have a kind of cutout ribbon. It's black and it says celebrate. Mine actually has some of the negative portions that apparently didn't quite punch out properly, but I can just remove those carefully myself. We have the sequin mix, which is called Super Shine sequin mix, and there's lots of gold and silver and little stars, and it coordinates beautifully with the kit. Lizi's challenge item for the month that she thought would be a bit challenging for us to try to use are some metal charms. So these are again in silvers and golds, and there's a variety of colours and sizes. So there's stars, triangles, circles, and diamonds or squares depending how you position them. So that's those. Then we have the stamp set, which has a kind of frame, like a star frame, and some sentiments. There are 3 sentiments and then 2 that are kind of solid with a relief sentiment, and a little star and a little diamond as well. And then we have another stamp as well, a large focal image, and this is a hexagon with kind of the sentiment and the stars in relief. So whatever colour you stamp it with, the letters and stars will be the colour of the card base. There is some silver dollar embossing powder, which is super fine detail and works, Lizi said, works perfectly with these stamps. Then we have the Nouveau drops, and these are ebony black Nouveau crystal drops. So these dry kind of solid colour, so they're not translucent like the jewel drops. And I like to swatch mine out onto the lid because that way you can see exactly what colour it is going to be. Not necessarily as important with black, but with some of the colours, it's a good way to make sure you know how it will look once it's dried. And the final thing we have in the card kit is the die, and the die is actually 3 dies. It's kind of 3 parts, makes a little gift box, a little present, and the bow and the tag to go with it. And the star and the diamond from the stamp set will fit inside that tag if you want to do it like that. And you can use the cutout stars from the gift as like confetti, for example, if you want. So it's a very elegant kit this month. Lots of gold and silver and black and white. Very pretty. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play with, and I hope you will come back to see my 10 cards 1 kit video when I have that around the end of the month, or the beginning of next month, depending how it goes. I will have a link down below to where you can find the kits. They do often sell out quickly, so if you love this kit, do make sure you grab it. The links are affiliate links, which means at no extra cost to you, I would get a kickback from the sale if you purchase the kit. So if you do decide to do that, then thank you very much for your support. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll have a couple of other videos on screen where you can see other things I've done with Lizi's card kits, for example. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll press the thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and you can hit the notification bell down below to make sure you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!